Oh, welcome. How's it going? How good are keyboards? Welcome. All right. No packages today, so we can just kind of get started here. What we want to do first is Ava, welcome. Do a poll for switches. Which switches for KV2MX rebuild? And we could let this run long, 10 minutes, just because we have to desolder it first. So let's find some options here. What do I have? Okay, I have a bunch of. Also this. Oh shit, there's a lot of options. I'm doing a lot of linears lately. Wise Donkey, welcome. I think maybe actually some of these can be eliminated more quickly than others because, well, maybe. I think we do have to kind of open up the build because I want to see. I don't remember what the plate looked like. Or maybe I could look it up. KV2. KV2. Oh, shit. What the hell? Come on, man. Alright, 1 second. Aristus, welcome. There we go. So I wanted to look at this plate and kind of figure out if 3-pin makes sense, and overall I think not, especially for some of these bigger slices. So that eliminates some of these, which includes the KS9s and the Hyros, I think. But I think the rest of these should be fair game. So long as they're actually linear. And in fact, actually, yeah, we could leave Nixies there. No, let's do this. Cherry, black, clear top, Nick. Okay, I guess I'll just call it Nixie. Cherry, new Nixie. This is, what are these called again? Shinhai's HMX Shinhai. This is the one with the weird thing that we're hoping just doesn't end up being a problem. KTT Rose, and then this is, yeah, it is linear. This is, Azalea? CKX Haimu Azalea. Let me find out. Yeah. Yeah, that should be it. Alright. Poll is live. Get your votes in while I get started here on setting up. Savior, welcome. Alright, so I think one of the first things I'll need to do is pull out the keycaps. Oh my goodness. Logan Choi, get on out of here! Who do you think you are? I am. Logan Choi, thank you for the raid. Got a big raid coming in here. How's your stream? What were you up to? Steve, welcome. Consider GMK Cura. Let's see Cura. Little rebuild, little CAD, nice. Logan, do I follow you? It doesn't look like I follow you. All right, I think I follow you now. All right, I'll check out your stream. Well, thank you for bringing everybody in here. Stop following me. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look at this. Cura. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'm in. All right, you got some Hangul. All right, all right. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm in. Oh, that's you. I think that's you. All right, yeah. No, get on it, guys. Wait, is there an interest? Oh, okay, there's an IC form. Ah, hold on. All right, let me just fill this out. Let me fill this out off screen here. All right, yes. Maybe. Maybe. Am I interested in another kit? These aren't required. Sick. All right, submitted. I'm shilling for Logan because he is too nice to do it himself. Well, you've done well. I just filled out the form. Okay. All right. This is the build here. Also, by the way, for anyone just tuning in, I have a poll up for what switches you'd like to see on this build. So get your votes in. There's some available. Sorry for the question. What you use for lubing your stabilizers? Ethan. Or Ethanane. Ethan 3N3. Welcome back. For stabilizers I use 205 for the plastic on plastic connections, but otherwise I use BDZ for the wires. Ethan Nene, because I know there's Nene, the basketball player, or now retired basketball player, is Nene. It's on my head. But yeah, he's BDZ. You know what's funny is that I have this 25 gram container of BDZ that I haven't finished yet, and then I have a 50 gram container that was on my desk, and then I accidentally knocked it off like maybe a month ago, and I never picked it up. I think it's still back there. Yep, it's still back there. I thought it was Nene. Oh yeah, it is kind of like Nene. Ethan Nene. There you go. I don't know if that's how you want me to pronounce your name. Anyways, we're rebuilding this KV2 tonight. This has KK Lightwave V2 switches, which are a super interesting switch, but I think I don't have the right spring inside them. So we're gonna desolder these switches and then put them off to the side, eventually do a spring swap. But otherwise going to rebuild it with a different set of linear switches, which is up on this pole right now. So make sure to get your votes in. I am going to disassemble this. So we're pulling off all the keycaps. Yeah, log out for the night. Have a great rest of the stream, though. Sick boards, by the way. I appreciate that. I really do. Hope you have a good night, and again, thank you for sending your viewers here. Wow, we got a three-way tie right now, but we are halfway through the polling period, so make sure to get your votes in. Randy, welcome. Randy, you are streaming right now. All right, and then this is magnetic, so we just pull this off. It's a three-way tie, then go with the one that doesn't win. True, I could do that. Thrash and Tony, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, and then, again, as anticipated, this plate, I feel, is not very conducive to 3 pins, so probably good that I only have 5 pin switch selections up right now, but yeah, looks good. All right, now what's cool is that, like, I can put this back together without having to screw anything. So I do that and just put this off to the side, and then get set up for the desolder process. And he's just chatting like always. What you mean? True, true. Whoa, something fell. Screws. New Trap It in Paradise playlist. That's what we're playing right now. I always try to go for like the latest playlists that Smooth Sounds puts up. And then when there's nothing new, then I have to figure out what old playlist to play of theirs. Alright. I guess we could whip out the big cutting mat. Why not? It's not that inconvenient, is it? Yes. All right, and then we could pull off these gasket socks. All right, yeah. If there's a 3-way tie, we'll choose the one that doesn't win. If there's a 2-way tie, I'll choose the one that I feel like out of the 2 winners. All right, so hopefully this might potentially go quick. I don't know. We don't have any stabilizers to run. Let's do this. Window's already open. Fan is on behind me. No packages to open, so we're starting this build essentially less than 20 minutes into stream. Very weird. There is a second poll I will like to run after, which is what switches should I tune next? So we'll whip a few out, come up with something. Oh, actually no, it's gonna be the cream pluses. Actually, I've wanted to do the cream pluses for a while, so maybe we could crack those open and then figure it out from there. If this ends early, which it may, it also may not. Typically, I make things take really long, so there's a chance this could become long. Oh, I probably should have run a type test on this, but let's be fair, I'm rebuilding this for a reason. It's not a very fun typing experience. Also, I don't think you guys like the sound, so maybe it doesn't matter. All right, Shinhai's won. All right, well, let's see how they do. I had a pretty huge problem when tuning my Shinhais. They definitely had that weird... They definitely had that weird effect to them. But I'm hoping that that effect won't be as noticeable when you're actually going and typing. We'll have to see. And if it ends up being really bad, then I guess we'll probably have another rebuild in the future. For my sake, I hope they're fine. Alright. So we'll pop these back into the drawer behind me. So, girlfriend says she'll buy me the Tofu 60 HHKB for a 5-year... Ooh. Nice. She's making a really, really good gift idea. Wow. Excellent. All right, let me quickly just try to pop off that last one I did, make sure that it's the desolder job is all right. Yep, all good. Okay, sweet. I should clean. I should clean every 20. We're not in any rush, so it's not like I'm trying to save time or anything. I'm not sure what you're saying here. All it's gonna was a trip to the Camarillo outlets for a new Coach purse. Oh, all it cost? New Coach purse and dinner. Oh, all it's gonna take. That's a pretty good deal. That's a decent deal, not gonna lie. Oh, y'all can't see this, but I'm cleaning out the nozzle right now. Comes in pretty clean because this is a pretty new nozzle, so not a whole lot of issues with this. You're very much over the surprise gift. It's now okay what you want. All right, that's good. Alright. Should be clean. Alright. Should be able to continue now. Alright. So, just as a heads up, Tuesday we might have a build. So I mentioned last time around, I got in on a Sagrada R0 Extra, and I didn't realize how quickly it would be delivering. I got tracking that said it might actually be here tomorrow, even though like there's nothing else in the tracking history. It's like weird when that happens, right? So I'm not really counting on it to arrive tomorrow, but I wasn't planning on streaming tomorrow. So it could come tomorrow. It could come Tuesday. If it comes on Tuesday, well, that's when I'll stream, and that's when I'll work to build it. So then that would leave us with one more stream before my second longer break. Which actually could be a pretty long break now that I start looking at it. That one's probably going to be tuning if I've already done the Sagrada, received and finished the Sagrada by that point. We'll see how that goes. When you're leaving again, I'm leaving I'm flying out next Saturday night. but I'm busy on Friday night. I'm seeing a comedy show, actually. I think you should leave live. Tim Robinson. So, Friday night I'll be busy. I'm leaving Saturday night, but I'm gonna have to spend, I think I should have enough time to go to the food bank on Saturday. And then just doing all my last checks of making sure I have everything packed before I head out for this international flight. And then I just booked my post-trip flight. So for those who don't know, I'm supposed to be coming back on the 17th, and then what's happening after that is I'm gonna unpack all this stuff. Being in San Francisco for about a day to a day and a half, and then I'm flying back down to Vegas to spend time with my mom for late Mother's Day, and then be able to drive my brother's car back to LA. So I don't have a return flight yet, but I'm thinking I might be down there between both places for possibly about a week. I will have to see. Not sure yet. 2, 3, 4. So let's do 2 more. And then once that's done, by the end of May is when I'll be back. And at that point, my long gaps will probably be coming to an end until like the end of the year. I might have, I think between, June, July, and mid-June, late July, and late August, I will have trips down to LA and or Vegas again. But they'll only be like just a couple days at a time. So shouldn't have any more week-long type breaks by then. I was looking, it might be good because then I could lock in without distraction for finals. That sounds like a good thing and also somehow sounds like a compliment, so thank you. Somehow. But again, also sounds like a good thing for you. Mutually beneficial, hell yeah. Okay, so we should have one more stretch, and after that we can solder in the shin heights. Oh, and then I think by the time I'm finished with this, I might run another poll for which switches to... Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, never mind, not that, because we're doing the cream pluses. With copper? I think that's what Clexus wanted to see specifically. I forget. Maybe if Clexus drops in, we can clarify. Yeah, it's copper? Alright. All right, more news and notes. Wadugaki pre-order. I think this might be the last day. I am wearing the other tee. This guy right here. So you should be able to find that here. Wadugaki, if you haven't already placed your orders. Also, I don't know if you guys had seen it, but up on Instagram, I did post some of those photos of me and my boy Glennon. Very cool. Speaking of photos, actually another thing worth mentioning is on my own store. New photos and new products. Look at that. We are officially now both up on the CG Buen store, along with all of the new stickers. All the new stickers up. So feel free, if you guys are interested in purchasing these, along with any of these warehouse finds or any of the other merch, make sure to use code Hong Kong. Use code Hong Kong for $5 off of each of these tees or the hats. But stickers, new stickers available for purchase, and again, all of the current warehouse finds. On top of that, I do have this notice here: any orders placed after Friday, the 3rd, so this upcoming Friday, will be shipped once I come back for my overseas trip, and then I'll be gone again for like a week. So I'm gonna have to make sure to keep this these notices up to date. Hey yo, Spring Roll, welcome. Kill Combat, welcome. Welcome. Hey yo, Spring Roll. By the way, I sent you something, right? Did you receive it? Let me see. Maybe I should do my roll calls again to confirm received. Ayo Spring Roll, yes, I sent you a flat. Have you received that yet? Got it, thank you. All right, then I can write you down as received. Oh, I didn't ask Anubis. Who else we got in here? Black Tar. A few others. Anyways. Back to it. Oh shit. The hell? This is a short leash. I think I'm a little too far. I made salmon with a lemon cream sauce for dinner and my fat ass ate about 3 servings. Nice. I went out for a walk earlier to grab a gentrified salad. It's super good. But really expensive, and that was at about 7 p.m. Big salad, but at the end of the day it's a salad. And 4 hours later, I myself am hungry. Oh, Anubis, you're here. By the way, Anubis, now that you're here, I should ask you, have you received the things that I sent? Let me, oh shit. I don't know, maybe you might have answered this already. Have you received these things? Oh wait, you definitely received that first. Why do I still have you as not? Okay, ignore that one. You definitely received that one. More so this guy. Have you received that one? Nope. Oh shoot, okay. Might still be on the way. It is a flat, just stamped first class mail. Yes! The picture of the Axe 60 and the Yotsuba sticker. Have it on my fridge. Oh shit, okay. So you did receive it. That was like pretty recent, right? Within the last couple weeks? Okay. Sick. Oh shit. The hell is this? Alright, let me fill this out then. Received. Sick. Let me check if anyone else is in here. Oh, Savior, did you receive all this stuff? You did, right? Shit, some of this you probably already told me, but it's hard to tell because I haven't filled it out. I did see that, Savior. I was watching this a little bit earlier. My heart jumped. I thought I got a keyboard. Savior, have you received all of these things? I think you've already gotten like the first 2/3 of that message. But let me know if you received all of them so I could mark you. I was watching that game a little earlier while trying to take care of some stuff. So I kind of had it a little bit on the background. Oh shit. Let me make sure they're downstairs. All right. What is this? This like is kind of snagged or something. Yes, I have all of them. All right, let me can mark you down for that then. You didn't get the Pochita sticker yet, though, did you? That... I think that I still have on... Oh, you did get it. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Received. I wasn't sure... Oh, wait, this makes sense, because I did... Okay, I did mark this as sent. Alright. Cool. Sick. Alright, what else you got here? Anybody else? Dang, there's a bunch of people who... I don't know why it still says all this stuff. Wait, I mean, no, I totally did not. Okay, for some reason... This isn't doing so well, so I think one of the filters, again, might need to be replaced. Let's check this this one here. Station filter. Well, I already tore it up, so we're gonna need to replace it anyways. But yeah, it does look a little old. Luckily, I have like several of them. At least I think I do. Wait, what the hell? I thought I had way more than this. Oh, I do. Booker did all that just to get cleared by... Am I crazy with the face? Oh, did it? Oh, no. I lifted my screen up. Or my monitor. Which it's not connected to, so... Alright, so one thing I've been noticing is that like it's easy to open this where to insert the filter. hard to close it, but I just got it. Alrighty. Okay, that still didn't seem to fix this problem, so let's look for more issues. Maybe I didn't clear this thing out? Thought I did. Just tuned in to know if it was mentioned to see that Reddit post about a K daughter board catching on. I didn't see that. That doesn't sound good. But John Bond, welcome. That's an interesting one. Monica is going through it. I want to reserve judgment because Alicia. Oh wait, is it Alicia? Or is it someone else and Alicia also had issues? I remember you mentioning Alicia had issues, but I wasn't aware of hers getting caught on fire. Oh, different problem, different people. I see. Alicia's is just buggy. John Bond, can you send it? I'd love to go through it or just see it. One reservation I have is just out of curiosity was whether or not it was a correct matching KV2 daughter board with KV2 PCB. Because I can picture a reality where, like, this is a common connector. Like, what if someone just tried using a different PCB? Which does not extend outside of, like, my reality. That sounds like something I could do. Like, just use a different PCB. All right, let's see this. Didn't work at all. Noticed the daughter board was getting very hot. Checked it with a thermal camera and saw that one chip was getting very hot instantly when plugged in. Whoa. After waiting to hear back from Monica and debating with them for a while, they decided to send me a new daughter board, and this time they stated it was tested extensively and that should be fine. New daughter board worked for a while, but then a few hours again died on me. Disassembled the keyboard, tried to connect it a couple times, then one chip, not even the same one as before, literally caught on fire. Fortunately, it was a really small chip that burned away very fast. I used a 100% safe USB cable and port that has worked previously, so that can't be the culprit. Now I'm waiting to hear back from Monica again. Please don't buy this if they actually start selling extras. Favorite part is how the top comment is a guy asking about what thermal gun he used. All right, let's look this up now. All right, pretty old. Retired product TI-32 is the replacement. TI-400 is that replacement. TI-480 is that replacement. So the 4 replacements down. This is like a $14,000 unit. So not many of us can actually check this. As far as I could tell. Only 60 hertz, not 144, shaking my head. SMH my head. Alright, let's take a look at it on this one. Where's C18 and C19? Damn, I can't see this shit. It's too dark in here. You guys ought to know how to solve this darkness problem. Typically, I can't really see anything when I stream this late at night. Fluke is a fairly high quality brand, fairly pricey though. I have one of their entry level multimeters that does auto ranging. Still a what? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, wait. I already asked you this. You did receive the 91 GIS leftovers. All right, so I'm gonna put you as received. Yeah, that was a while back. Okay, but welcome. Start a fire with your KPCB? I'll try. I just need to make sure that it's shorting first. I don't see C18 and C19. It's near a hole. It's near some big hole. Oh. Oh, it's on the daughter board. Got it. Okay, I'll check the daughter board later. New chip that caught fire is labeled U2. I can't really see if there's any markings on the chip itself with the naked eye. I'll take a picture of the damage with a microscope when I'm back to work on Monday. This has to be the hottest release I've seen in the keyboard scene for a while. KV1 was a shit show with its mounting points. I regretted biting that line of boards from them. I don't know what that guy's like. I don't know what problem people had with the KV1, to be honest. It was stiff. Is that your problem? Like, I don't know. That seems like significantly less of a problem than this one. You know? Ready for your kid to catch fire? Hell yeah. Yeah, so this guy right here was one thing that I was kind of maybe thinking about at first, which is if the cable and or the potential, because nothing was really mentioned about the PCB, if there was some kind of reversal, because I have seen that type of issue between some of the builds that I've done and have fucked up. And that was like more a me problem. Kind of a me problem, but kind of a design problem. But like, you should know this in advance. But this guy's saying, like, just kind of verifying, like, that shouldn't be the case here. But more so, the pictures showing the types of shorts is probably a little bit more, realistic. So we could look at that later. I don't mind it. Okay, I'm going through. I can kind of tell that some of these, for some reason, weren't really fully desoldered properly. So let me see if I can just try to do a little bit of minor cleanup before we start prying stuff off. I just missed a whole pin too. Good thing I checked. Okay, I think we should be clear. So I'm gonna start pulling switches off. Let's find out. Monike has been fairly scummy. Last I recall, spotted QC and not great customer services and Monike board, right? Yes. So while they hear from a company who's built a good rep following the same steps as Keycult. Pretty cool. Honestly, one of the things I aspire to own, a nice microscope. Okay, so I think this is a situation where these, the plastic 5 pins, like the last 2 pins, I think they're really tight in this PCB. So it's a little terrifying to try to pull these out because I'm not 100% certain that I had a super clean desoldering job. Because midway through I found the filter to be kind of compressed. And had to replace it. We'll kind of find out. It's really sad. You would think they'd pivot to higher standards after that instead of slacking off. What happened with the TGR ME stuff? Like, what QC issues happened there? Or was it that was good and then everything after that was not? Ow, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. You've heard the daughter board thing could be a one-off. Well, the guy explained that he got a replacement daughter board, right? I think that's what the post said, right? He didn't post the issues on both of them, though. And what he did say was that the second one, a different component was the one that set on fire. Different from the one that was overheating on the first one. I'm not gonna lie. I am confused as to, like, what's the benefit of using that specific type of chip versus, like, the one that kind of shows up on like H60s. Because it's like, I've kind of noticed that, like, it would either be like, there's the one chip that is like the AT Mega or whatever. And then there's the one that uses this. Oh shit. Oh, this is the space bar. Okay. There's the one that uses like the UF2s that you drop in, which I think is like a different type of chip. My take is that like that's more used for when you're doing like wireless stuff. I don't know if that's correct at all. Feel free to correct me. But I just look at it like, honestly, like I feel like when you're doing like in my opinion, I know that everyone's different, but for me, I'm just kind of like, wireless is like doing too much. that's what I think. Wireless is doing too much. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna put these Shinhais in. Different use cases, but yeah, allo cases with wireless is a little extra. Honestly, I don't understand wireless and why it's sought after so highly. I kind of get it. I do kind of get it. Let me just, I'll play devil's advocate on myself. I think there's a reality where some people want a really, really, really clean, like, station. And so, like, they just don't like wires. And I'd be lying if I said that that wasn't at one point of my, life, like, a goal. But, I kind of made a hard pivot to not be that clean, once I started streaming and building. So it can kind of pretty much never be a use case for me anymore. so that's kind of how I see it. So, like, for me, I'm just like, man, wireless is doing too much because I will never need it. I feel that I like the idea of wireless, but I don't need wireless everything. My mouse, sure, I guess that's it. I just prefer wired in a lot of things, like boards and headphones. So for me, it's that, like, I don't like using wired headphones for streaming, which is why, like, I just use, like, an AirPod. Like, I think that if I were using some, like, wired monitors all the time, it just, like, get in the way. But again, I'm different than you, we have different preferences, we have different needs. So I think most folks think they have to mimic the pics on battle stations or whatever as if others see their desktops on a regular basis. Yeah. I guess you call this the Instagram effect. Yeah, it's bitter seeds and still, but it's very, I think it's very much like a social pressure for sure. But at the same time, it is a station that you are at, so I also just kind of see it as like, okay, like, I guess I get that you might yourself want it to be clean, but it's like, let's be real, Let's be real. How clean will it always be? I don't know. I'm being silly. I never understand the people that say portability. Like, you mean just in the context of keyboards, or you mean in the context of everything? Yeah, man, let me whip out my expensive keyboards with loud switches in this library. I have 9 Star Trek ships sitting on my desk that would give folks an aneurysm. In some sense, the devil's advocate, you want clean, but how clean? It might look sterile. Yeah. I think that I was just gonna say the dumbest thing. What is your desk candy? Mine is cameras and various smeeskis. I have these trays. I mean, I guess this artisan holder, I suppose. I don't have very many smeeskis. They all kind of just sit in my living room next to my TV. What else do I have? My tub of lube. That's my desk candy. My big tub of lube. And this postal scale. I know newer laptops have like no USB ports, so it's easier to have it wireless in regards to portability at least. Lube on desk, let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, then that's also fair too, as if you're running like, I don't know, like a MacBook Air. I have two 4-inch statues, Superman and Zod, hanging on my desk. Is a 12-year-old. Okay, I don't know why I still have this out. I should probably get this cleaned up. So let me get that reheated, clean that out, and clean it up. And then I'll pack these light waves away, and we're gonna gear to doing a spring swap, a 1-to-1 spring swap with some already spring swapped cherry browns that I have in my drawer. But that'll probably be off stream and or just another day, because we're gonna do the cream pluses next. Bought a second copy of Man of Steel just to get the statues. I had the movie already. For an iPad tablet, full agree. Bring whatever peripherals you want, but a laptop. I bought a keyboard case for my iPad. Alright. Let me get this cleaned up. Alright, we're about an hour in. I've been taking my sweet time. We started super early, and I think this is gonna be quick-ish. So, let me do one more clean, which is with the cleaning pin. We got like a portable monitor and laptop setup, and need the laptop at a distance. I am thinking about getting a. I have been thinking about getting an M3 MacBook, but like have it be like dockable to sort of replace my Mac Mini. But I feel like I'm still a ways away, as I've talked about several times. I meant more in the context of public usage of portability, though. Yeah, like, I mean, even for me, like, I wouldn't bring a keyboard around even if I was using, like, a personal, like, laptop. Like, what's the idea? It's like, I mean, I guess if I'm going home to Vegas, like, I might, if my Midway never sells, I would probably just bring my Midway to Vegas and then have that be my Vegas keyboard. Other than that, like, if I'm bringing my laptop around away from my desk station here, I'm not bringing anything else. Like, I'm hopping over to my bed and then slouching, super lazy to watch TV while working on something. If I'm going to someone's place or I'm just doing some traveling, it's typically just the laptop. It's just the machine. So, some people are crazy. I don't know. Oh shit! I was supposed to. I forgot here. I was supposed to turn this off, and then we're gonna tin that tip while I bring out the soldering iron here. Full 100 agree with an at-home wireless setup with a laptop and maybe a monitor, but fuck the idea of bringing a keyboard to the library cafe. It's wild to me. I've gone on 3-week vacations and just brought my phone. Yeah. Like, I was talking to my brother. I was asking him, what should I bring to Taiwan? and he said, I don't think you should bring a keyboard. And it's funny because he thought that there was a chance that I would. I wouldn't. Like, I already wasn't going to. Like, you know, I don't know. Aaron Pro has different multiple monitors. Yes, that is true. So, like, the one reason why I really am gearing towards like an M3 Ultra, or just like or whatever the Max, I don't know, whatever the highest one for the MacBooks are, the MacBook Pros, is just so that I get more monitor support because I already have a 3-monitor setup. It reminds me of the time my friend, bless his heart, thought his semi-silent build would be sufficient for the library public space. Safe to say we studied in a Starbucks that day. All right, let's see if we could do this without. Perfect. Nice. We did it. M2 Max does have multiple monitors, but I have one large monitor, so I don't think about it. Fair. I got a 3-monitor setup here, as you guys could see. I would like to have 3-monitor support, which I think there's quite a few machines that don't really support this very well. So, well, even my Mac Mini doesn't support this well. Like, it does. It's just like, if I were to introduce, like, because this right here, so I got 4K, and then 1080. If this were to be 1440 or 4K, I don't think my machine could do it. And even if it could, it would probably be super shitty. Like, the fourth one would probably have to run at 30 hertz, and also the whole fucking machine would just kind of lag like crazy. Granted, it's because it's an old Intel Mac Mini. But I know that like MacBook Airs, I think MacBook Airs, and I think like the M3 non-Pro, non-Max, and I think also same with M1 and M2. As far as I remember, there's like kind of limited multiple support for monitors, at least when it comes to trying to run 4K. Oh, I should, guys, we got Eagle Eyes. Drop Eagle Eyes in chat. We got to check to make sure there's no bent pins. We should be safe. M3 Air does 2. Below that, the Airs do 1. Oh. Yeah. I mean, my main thing is, again, something to replace my Mac Mini. Something that has 3-monitor support. Something that can do Lightroom better than this machine would. And potentially some light DaVinci work. And something I can, say, try to do all of that while being super lazy on the couch or on my bed. And somehow I don't necessarily think that whole combination of everything I want can be done on anything that's not a Max. So probably M2 Max or M3 Max. Yeah, exactly. So all of that I've just said, I think does still require a Max of any of these like Apple silicone lines. Hugman, I love dried mangoes, but after eating them last night, I woke up so many times last night to go to you know what I think you need to do is eat more so you could like build a tolerance. That's what I think you need. Let me get on that. I eat dried mangoes with tahini or chamoy. I vibe with that with dried apricots. Ah. I only really eat on regular mangoes. Oh, chamoy or tahini. I didn't go grocery shopping. I have a short couple of days left here before my big trip. I was supposed to go grocery shopping yesterday after my food bank shift, but you know, Glennon was in town, so I'm just like, it's one or the other, and so I gave up on groceries. And then I didn't go today because I don't know. I don't know what it was, man. Today I was just so sleepy. I woke up at like 12:30 and then still took like a 1 hour nap later on in the day. Everyone else just like sleepy all the time. It's crazy. Dreadfruits remind me of a funny concept. They're nature's gummy bears / gummy candies. Yeah. True. I think because they're so candy-like, it's like that's the excuse for companies to charge so much for them. Damn, you know what'd be super cool is if I finish this build and then the K catches on fire. Bro, that'd be lit. Yeah, that make you shit vigorously. Better than being constipated. It felt like that one lady talking about the... Yeah, you know that video was just the aftermath of some guy. I don't know who, might be on stream, but some guy who just ate a bunch of dried mangoes. I'm not sure who, though. We found the root source. I feel like I dodged a bullet with hearing about this for the first time. No, there's a video. We were talking about cities' reputations, and I was talking about how I really hated this video of this woman who was visiting San Francisco and complaining about how there's poop everywhere, and she was just walking down a sidewalk and just like kind of flipping her camera and showing how there was like, 3 piles of poop while she was watching. I'm like, dude, this causes bad reputation problems for cities like San Francisco because that's literally one sidewalk that you're on. Yeah, there might be a bunch of poop on that sidewalk. But have you been to like anywhere else in San Francisco? It's like mostly just houses and then just like really nice areas. It's not like San Francisco's full of poop like you're saying. It's that one sidewalk you happen to be walking on. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like akin to just like saying some racist statement. Because like you might have one problem with one person. It's kind of like that, It's like, yeah, San Francisco's full of poop because of 3 piles of poop you found on one sidewalk. Hasty generalization fallacy? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't rush judgments. Let that poop build up a little. You know what's really gross, actually? You know where there's a lot of poop? Your colon. Your colon has a lot of poop. It's pretty disgusting. Hold on real quick. Hence eating a lot of dried fruit, aka colon blow. Just eat a lot of laxatives to clean it out. I am patiently waiting for one of those Omni-Tite $50 GMK base kit sales to happen on a set I actually like. It's funny. It's funny you say that because it's just like... on one you actually like, I feel like that part of it is... that part of it is the challenging part because there's probably a very clear reason why $50 base kit sales happen. And it's because they're on sets that people don't want. Just detox, man. When I saw minimal, I was like, man. Hoping it would happen for dual shot or blurple. Blurple is lit. I like blurple. Dual shot would sell like crazy. One place with a surprising amount of poop along the sidewalks is Cleveland, but I think it's because people are really bad with picking up their dog's turd. You know what would be cool is if there was like a concerted like guerrilla mission to put poop in every other city. We should all just shit in every city, on every sidewalk. I think we should do it, guys. Let's have a whole plan for this. Dual shot is crazy. Honestly, just anything will work for me because it'd go on a neutral color board anyway. It's funny you say that because I've been like struggling to find sets that gray or keyboards that gray would go really well on. And are you saying you would contend that it would go on things like silver really well? If someone pays airfare, we could turn Keep Life into Poop Life. Man, I thought you were going to go the other way of concerted effort on cleaning our shitty country up. Not surprised. Shit ever campaign. Yeah, I was definitely not thinking that. I was definitely thinking of let's just bring everyone else down with us. That way no one has a good reputation. And I'm not just talking about America. I'm talking about the whole world. Let's fill the whole world with shit. Alright. So I finished all the single pins. I'm doing these alignment pushes now, which I think is especially helpful for something like PC. Well, this is a criticism going to the extreme side of the spectrum. I swear we were talking about something yesterday. We went extreme on it too. We were talking about how there's cum everywhere. Is that what you were thinking of? How there's cum everywhere? It's true. It's like that one South Park picture. And then it evolved to that. Yeah. This pattern I see a common denominator is bodily. Yes! It's true. The part, though, is that, like, it's a lot more invisible when it's not poop. I think poop stains a little bit more easily than a lot of other bodily fluids. So the thing is that, like, other bodily... and blood. But other bodily fluids, they just end up everywhere, and then they're kind of invisible, you know? I just remembered the picture. It's of Randy at the computer, right? Yes! I didn't think that needed to be explained. My aunt said to the wife when I went and moved back to the Midwest for a short period that she was glad we were back in God's country. Our place in San Mateo had 9 churches in a half-mile radius. How much more God do I need? Folks always think their shit don't stink. Her street where she lives in southern Illinois had several houses with multiple cars in the front yard. Yeah, I know. Like, really, at the end of the day, what difference is there? Like... Man, I thought I expelled that image from my brain, but it just clicked. I do believe that most folks talk shit about California because of FOMO/jealousy. I think that's one way to look at it, but I think there's something more at play. I think there's something else at play here, and again, I think it's a reputation problem. Well, I mean, I think there's also, again, there's even more than that too. I think people talk shit because there's a bad reputation. And then I think there's a bad reputation because of something else. And it could be that idea of jealousy. But I think it's also... I think in general, I think a lot of people who... would talk shit about a place, especially ones that they've never been to, I don't know, it comes from something else, I think. I mean, I was just talking shit about Bali, yesterday? Or the other day. Put forth by the media, really? Not my fault looking outside. They're looking at the outside in and can't enjoy the radical waves and hot babes of California. Such as yourself. Man, I was at a wedding in North Carolina and the groom's family was giving me a hard time for being from California. It's interesting, right? Like, I find it so interesting. 'Cause, like, There's a lot of landmass in America and in every individual state. I don't understand how you could give someone like a hard time for the sole fact of being from California. There's a lot of California, you know? like California isn't solely filled with shit. Like if that's what they were giving you a hard time about. What would you like to look at, the ocean or the Mississippi River? There's a lot of superficiality here. One thing is how people handle friendships. I understand parts of the hate. Like, can you really be generalizing from, like, Reading or something? I don't know. It's weird. Alright, we just did all the, alignment pushes. I didn't actually feel a thing, so I don't know if that was useful at all, but we'll just carry on. We're almost there. We're one step closer to seeing this cave burn on fire. Fifth largest economy. We do a lot here. We are a country itself. You get outside of 3 major cities in California, and it's basically Trump country, just like it is in Oklahoma. Yes. That is true. Alright, I gotta be careful around some of these other components. I mean, I don't know. We were talking yesterday. I guess it's fine. I don't know. Like, there's a part of it where it's just like, you know, okay, two things. One is, I guess the more people, and we talked about this yesterday, the more people that talk shit about a place that has a bad reputation means that there is less chance of overcrowding in that place that has a bad reputation. Secondly, what I still find weird is that people still there's still tourists. Like, there's no shortage of tourists still. Sometimes you find Trump country in the coastal elites. Found out I live in California's Virgin Florida. Yes, Orange County. Definitely has also built a reputation, like, at least from my perspective. I grew up in Southern California, but I'm not in Orange County. I didn't spend a whole lot of time in Orange County. But I feel like that place has built up a reputation of that. Was not experienced, so hateful about nothing. Can be overcrowded if they think it's shit. Easy. Orange County also voted for Katie Porter. Go figure. Yeah, it's almost like having a fucked up dream. Okay. Semi-related to this topic. So, as you guys might know, I came back from, like, a volunteering vacation, last summer, which I had done once before back in 2018. And one thing was, back in 2018, I had chosen that for, like, the time off I took off of work, over this idea that I had. Like, this was the alternate idea, which was to instead spend that time off going on a road trip with a car whose lease was ending that I severely underdrove, and then just like doing like a drive as far as I can, which probably could have amounted to like the whole country or just like a cross country trip. And then just dropping it off at a dealership on the other side. And I ended up not doing that just because I thought like, yeah, I might want to do this volunteering trip. But I think another part of me was concerned that like, doing a trip like that could potentially just be very challenging, considering that like, granted this was back in 2018, so a long time ago, but like, it was going to be alone. And also, like, I don't eat a lot of things. And I also, like, I don't drink. So it's like I feel like there's some places where it's like, trying to travel, knowing all of this in general, not just even for a trip like that, but, you know, it's like a concern whenever I go overseas and stuff is not really being able to enjoy the things that people typically enjoy. Jason, welcome. Welcome back. And then on top of that, I imagine the problem would only be compounded by the fact that I'm from California, the land of shit. But, you know, I also kind of wonder if it's maybe a better approach to humor. Like John Bond, I don't know if it's a better approach to humor, you know, the people you're talking to. And just say like, yeah, it's like definitely full of shit. I don't think you should come. Just kind of turn way into the skid. I just asked them if they want to go back to a 7-day, 12-hour-a-day work week. If not, stop talking about liberals since one of them did the 40-hour work week, etc., etc. I don't know, I think. It's, people are weird, man. Is it bad to be of that camp and political stance that's literally like, just, please just leave me alone? I don't think so. In my expert opinion, no. It's not bad. We need those small hands to get deep into the... Yeah, children are really good for fitting into small spaces. Hey, you guys remember that one episode of Hey Arnold where what was his name? Frankie G befriended Hey Arnold because of his head shape, so he could fit into that store they were trying to rob. Like, I personally do not give a fuck. I could literally be in such a worse country. I think more so it's that, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if politics is like a great thing to talk about on stream, but for what it's worth, this is my stream, so like it kind of feels like I could say whatever I want. You know, like, so maybe it's fine. But like, here's what I've kind of learned, and I think like my stance, not just on politics but on life, is that like you can kind of just do anything you want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, kind of. Like, there's some things, like, you might not have the capital to do, but, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, this is what I've been thinking about recently, is that, like, you know, I'm from California, I'm in San Francisco, a city that, you know, presents itself as probably one of the most liberal or progressive places, which, you know, I think I'd taken pride in for a long time. But what I think is, like, does it matter? Because, like, I could just go rob a bank, or, like, rob a store, or just, like, you know, mug a guy, like, if you wanted. And, like, you know, looking at this as a liberal, conservative, progressive ish, like, you're still gonna be looked down on, you know? Like, the truth of my politics, especially as of late, is what I think is I'm thinking of something and I'm trying to figure out how, like, the right words to articulate this whole complete thought. I'm trying to think. So give me 1 second while I think about it. It's that, like, politically, the idea is that you would vote for someone who would represent you, and the people that you would vote for, you're supposed to be like constituent to them. I think it's very rare that I see anyone who would represent this. No one represents this. So the way I look at it is like, I'm not living because I'm not living my life because a political party represents me. Like a political party in the context of government represents me. I think it's kind of like I sort of live despite the government. That's the way I look at it. I've been in politics, government history since I was around 10, 44 years ago. Let me say this shit hasn't changed. Same thing over and over again. So getting bent over something a day just wastes brain cells and causes anxiety. I love robbing banks in game. You could technically commit arson with a KV2 daughter board. Politically, I don't identify with the very generalized ideologies of the major parties. CG1 Comptroller 2024. Like, for me, like, I have the vaguest of interest in municipal politics. Like, specifically, like, yeah, I think that San Francisco's reputation could be better. And I think that it would be nice to be helpful in that capacity. But But I'm not going much further than that. You know, honestly. So, I haven't really done anything to fix that problem. Like, past that, I mean, I can recognize that people do have problems as they live. And for that respect, it makes sense to be more active. I am not that person. Personally, I just am not. So, okay, let's check to see that we've soldered in every pin here. So, again, if you got eagle eyes, feel free to drop them in chat. We gotta check through here. This one looks funny. Let me just reflow this. Okay. I feel that doesn't go past much more than the idea for me. I find that there's very few, there's very little on the political spectrum that's pro-crime. I mean, there are of course legal crimes right now, but like like current crimes becoming legal. Like, is it political to say that yeah, like for example, everyone should just shit everywhere. Everyone should just shit everywhere. Yeah, that'd be good. Holy shit, you're trying to start the purge. Yes, the purge of fecal matter. Koala, welcome. There's a push for having I'm guessing LSD is what you meant, and psychedelics being decriminalized. So there's that. Yes, all drugs should be legal. I think all drugs should be legal. I think car break-ins should be legal. I was called a bad Jew the other day because someone asked me about the hubbub going on in Israel right now. I said, if someone punches you in the nose, you don't have the right to dismember them. Maybe I should keep quiet these days. LMFAO, imagine that's what you did during the purge. Instead of robbing banks or to get rich or murder, you're just perma-shitting everywhere. Yeah. I don't know. Is it worth talking about the Israel conflict? Like, my thing is, like, I have no problem talking about it. I just personally don't know that it's positive or remotely productive to have chat go into this discourse. So, like, I don't know. It's like that's kind of why I'm just like a little iffy about this. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to build this K and finding out if it's potential to get set on fire. So. All right. Let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Man, I'm just trying to build my keyboard. I know quite a bit about it. Shit has flared up every 3 years since I was born, and I don't live there, so that line above is all I've said about it. I have no other opinion other than the never-ending story. You know what was interesting, actually, was the other day, I was down in Vegas, and we figured out how to get the VCR to work. VCR was out of commission for a long while, and I guess my brother had set it up while he was down in Vegas, which was before. But I was there. It was just me and my mom, and we were just watching home videos. And she was watching a home video from when I was 1 year old, 91. And I guess the video camera was like, I don't know. I could only just hear it. I guess it was like in the living room or something. And it was just footage from when I was 1 year old. And the news was playing on the TV in the background in 1991. And the news report was about Israel and Palestine. Kind of interesting. I don't know. I was just like, oh shit, that's relevant. So yeah, I mean, the truth is, yeah, it has been going on forever. So I was at the edge of my seat trying to know if this is a fire hazard. Well, let's take a look. Alrighty. And Thixius, welcome. Okay, so we should look for C19 and C18. I think. It's really hard to see because all these components are really tiny. Like I say, it flares up every few years. Yeah. Try to not fall asleep as per usual. Okay, I see C17. I see C1 through 5, 17, 14. Okay, I'm going backwards. Where the hell do I look? Alright, also I recognize that my head is largely blocking this, so I apologize for that. I think they said it was near the U... Oh, wait. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, it's these two. Okay. Use your phone and take a close-up. No, you know what I'll do, actually? Let's do this. Let's get the macro set up. Why not? We're not really using the, this thing immediately here, so 1 second here. Let's do this. Let's look at it together. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see. There might be a chance we could get focusing to work. Hold on. It's not going to be great, but it could work. Vibration reduction. Okay. So I think... Yeah, let's try this. If I just raise this... Oh, it's also really hard because of lighting. I really dislike the people that say the acts of omission is part of the problem, and fair in some cases maybe, but the whole conflict, while unfortunate, does not warrant me being a problem if I personally choose to just not participate. I get it. I get what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know that I agree or disagree because I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't know that I can comment greatly on that. I think what it is that some people don't like people who don't have conviction in their beliefs. I think that that's kind of what it boils down to. Uh, yeah. Anyways, um, sorry. Oh shit. Okay, so it's these two, right near the USB cable. Now I think it's like if we want this to be any good at all, I should probably turn on a light or several lights. So. What do you guys think? It's this stuff right here that was being shown in this picture. So what I see in this picture is shit. These are just really weirdly aligned and kind of close together. Now there could be a whole host of between the guys two different daughter boards. He had different things flare up. So there could be any number of components that could pose shorting issues, which that part is kind of challenging, right? So I'm looking at this and seeing like, yeah, this doesn't look quite as bad as that guy's. But then this kind of boils down to like trying to figure out if there's anything else on this daughter board that could be problematic. And am I gonna look at this for very long? I don't know. Do you guys want to look at this and tell me that this is a fire hazard? Because I don't even necessarily know what I'm looking for, other than just like scanning every single component in relation to each other and just seeing that there's no like solder kind of connecting anything that looks like it's not supposed to be. But yeah, like other than that, for me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's a daughter board. Context reviews, yes. So we're talking about here someone who mentioned that they had issues with two different daughter boards, one of which caught fire. And yeah, and Thixius, yeah. So context here is that someone said that one of their components, like a U2 component, which I don't know if it's shown in the picture, caught on fire and could possibly be caused by two other components, that have been soldered in pretty badly and potentially shorting. This being his second daughter board, the first of which was had some other overheating issue that he couldn't quite troubleshoot, I guess, before he got the replacement. So his replacement was worse, apparently. Now, here's what I'm thinking or seeing is that why didn't they just go unified again? Because I think they wanted to do Bluetooth or just wireless. That's what I think, which I don't know if the way that the like C2 or C3 daughter boards working with like those sort of like that unified, I don't know. I can't really say more so than maybe some of you guys can, but I just imagine that that's not as realistic of a possibility to put in like Bluetooth capabilities. This is a thing. Shit, I've been smelling melted plastic for the past few days. I checked all my outlets, can't find anything. Time to smell my keyboards, I guess. Do you have anything that uses this specific chip, which is, what is it called? ESP32S3W room? I don't know, whatever this chip is. Do you have anything that Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it could literally be anything. Do you have a KV2? Anyways, I just flipped it 180, and so now, if we're looking at it, those are the two components, which, again, to me, look fine. But let me take a closer look with my eyes rather than at the camera while I'm, like, moving shit around. What I could do also is maybe try to figure out how to elevate this. Just so that I'm not holding it and it's just, like, in place. Because I don't want to bring this camera down. I more want to bring this object up, so that we can get like a really, really good view, but I need something to elevate it. So let me see if I could find something or things. I remember last time when I was trying to make a makeshift standing desk, I used like 17 desk mats and then one of those containers I got from the container store. So I could do that, but I don't want to bring out all these things again. So let me go find some stuff. The desk mats. I'll go. I built a Zoom 98 Bluetooth for my pops. It's in a box. I'll go smell it. All right. Okay, so here's this container that's full of all the Weeb figures I won from round 1 on multiple different occasions. Let me find more. Really get that. Smells like a keyboard. Oh, that one's too heavy. What else can I grab? What else can I grab? Just something that would elevate this. I don't know, man. I'm trying to find things that are light. So I'd have to, like, maybe... I have a bunch of boxes I could flip upside down. Alright. I've got a bunch of small boxes. For some of you guys, this may look familiar. These are the boxes. I pre-pack some of these the hats. The 69 ranch hats, I pre-pack them. That way I could just like slap a label for people who order just one. Alright, that's going... Okay, are we getting in the right direction? There we go. Is that close enough for you guys? It's also not completely straight. Anyone want to screenshot this? So that I could get this out of the way? Any screenshotters in chat? In general? Okay. Dude, this catches on fire. Some good-ass content. Well, John Bond, we built this before, but... I guess it makes sense. It could catch fire at any time. No wait and picks. Alright. Okay, let me clean up. So I'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's get everything back in order. Oh, wait a second. Okay, cool. Can I link? Sure. Did this autofocus? Oh, it did. Oh, that's like zoomed in now. Huh. That's an interesting look. We're used to this. Oh, well, that got more interesting. All right. Whoa, shit. My soldering iron fell. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, shit. All right. So we've come into another issue, which was this was too dangerously close to the edge of my desk, and now this bottom part has kind of come off. Those magnetic USB charging cables, those things are fire hazards. All right. I think there's a chance here that this guy, these wires slipped out, which is making this hard to sort of recollapse. Let me see. I don't know. Oh god. That doesn't sound good. Oh shit. That does not look good. Huh. Interesting. This really puts the Sagrada build in jeopardy, doesn't it? Slated for oh shit. Okay, so the other thing that was rattling around has now stopped. I think I should maybe buy a new Edson 2020. What the hell are these? Alright, maybe we gotta look this up. Manual. Download the manual. Alright, I don't think this is the manual I'm looking for. Oh. Oh, I know what these are. These are buttons. Ah, shit. Yeah, this is like really fucked up now. Yeah, the buttons are gone. For adjusting temperature and turning it on and off. They slipped out when it fell. I think only just these two. But there's 3. So these 3 are missing. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, I see. I see the third one also is right there. It slipped out and is kind of stuck. You can fix that, man. I think it's possible. Okay, here we go. So this is just flippable. You could flip this out. Okay, so there's some foam. There's some foam here. And that's just supposed to go like that. Oh, it's like adhesive still. All right, this is useful. All right, let's see this. All right, this has become a different type of stream now, hasn't it? All right, so we put this. We'll just kind of apparently that there's still some adhesive there, but there's a few things to look out for. Now, what I'm confused about though is I legitimately don't remember what this looks like, so I think I have to look at a picture. Okay, here we go. They might be like, "Are you sure you want 400?" Full tilt. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, there's just no buttons here, but there are these 3 buttons, and then the little like, there's no metal buttons here, but they are just supposed to line up with these holes that are in this faceplate. Some lights that also, yeah, they have diffusers right here, and here that are attached to the faceplate. Low-key jinxed it when you said this is going to be a quick one. I did. That's crazy. Well done. All right. We could do this. I think the... Okay, here's the key.
It wins it. But I haven't had a hit all season. Your season starts now, Dale. Take what you've learned from all those strikeouts and put it to use. All you have to do is believe to achieve. Now get up there and do what my shirt says.
That's all we need, really. That's pretty much it. Believe to achieve. Okay, so I think these buttons are all the same size, so I can probably just slip these in right here. Yeah. Meanwhile, the key from here is to just kind of try to line it up. Yeah, wait. This is not bad at all. Okay, the key then is just... Yeah, oh, whoa, okay, there we go. Is that it? Yeah, there's still like a little bit of an alignment issue. We are so back. Okay, I think that's it. And then... Fuck, I don't remember which direction this went in. Was it like this? shit. I might have to go and watch my own VOD right now. Because I don't want to get this oriented incorrectly. Okay. Alright, perfect. I see it. So, looks like that. So it is just set in like this. And then we just set this down. Yeah, okay. This should be good. One would hope. Just make sure that that's screwed in tight. All right, let's try this. All right, that looked really weird when it started, but right now it seems to be okay. You didn't specify how we have to set the... It's true. Look, John Bond. Savior's right here. Savior's very right here. How it works out, but I'm off to dream of San Francisco without poop. Alright. Bitter Seeds, thanks so much for being here. Alright. I'm gonna just try reflowing, Yeah, man, it still works. Yeah, we're good, dude. This is actually probably better than ever. Let's go with that. Let's go with it's probably better than ever. All right. Meanwhile, let's also make sure that that's not near the complete edge of this desk. All right. Let's continue with the build, yeah. Soldering iron got a Zenkai boost. Let's go. Oh shit, did I not upgrade that command? Fuck, my bad. Let me write it in. I thought I updated it. Oh. Okay, V2 polycarbonate plate. Shinhai HMX Shinhai switches. What are the springs in here? Oh, Kinetic Labs. Kinetic Labs 69 gram 2-stage springs. And I guess we're gonna run the same orange. CRP R4. I think it's orange. R4 orange Cyrillic. Okay, should be updated now. Or updated now. All right, one slight worry that I do have is I was noticing the heater LED was like blinking. However, I think there's a chance that might have always happened. So I need to go. I can look that up to see if that's true. It might not be. I did once send a video to Edson. Because even prior to this, probably over a year ago, I sent this video to Edson of this. Just saying like, hey, is this a cause for concern? And then they messaged me saying, send it back. And I'm like, I didn't want to, so I didn't. Let me see if I could find that video I sent, and then I could find out how this should look. Content. I don't think it was that. Maybe I deleted it? No! Oh, here it is. I think it's a private video or unlisted. It's an unlisted video. Yeah, so this is just... They didn't say yes. Yeah, they just said send it back. So yeah, this has always happened, and this is in Fahrenheit here. Yeah, this has always happened. This was just what was just happening now. So I think I'm fine. Okay, and then it goes solid, and then it might... Oh, wait, I think this is... Okay, it just repeated because this is a set as a short. Anyways, I think it's fine. I'm supposed to get my Sagrada on Tuesday. We'll see if it's buildable then. Yeah, good idea, Chris. All right. Oh, little do you know it's counting random intervals before implosion. Okay, also, let me grab pictures of the, you guys sent it in pics. All right. So before I go and plug this in, here's where we have landed. Guys, does anything look terrible? I don't think so. But also, I was kind of shifting this around, so there's some parts of this that are more in focus than others. And then I guess it also, this was centered, which is a little bit raised, this chip. So it was kind of like locking in to the contrast to focus in on this text rather than this here, which kind of sucks. I don't know that we're going to get a better shot of this, unfortunately, but what do you guys think? Now, this is that macro lens was a 2.8, but, you know, same effect here, right? All right. I think also Bitterseeds just left. I think Bitterseeds had a different screenshot. I'm not sure if it would have gotten maybe this bottom half here in focus. You want to just assume that everything is okay? I think that's a good plan. Let's just assume everything's okay. And I guess the weird thing too, though, is that like seeing whether or not this would catch on fire is probably easier if this was PC. My build is not PC. It is full alu. So we're not going to be able to see it that easily. I did drive it though. I did drive it for a while, both the previous MX build and the EC build, and it didn't catch on fire then. I think we're in the clear. I think. What do you guys think? Alright, so far I do like the spacebar better. Let's see how the rest of this board will fare. So in other words, this cannot catch on fire. You should be good. I should be good. ERTY. Spacebar is better. That said, do I like the spacebar? Not really. There's a little bit of a weirdness to it, which I think also existed in the previous build, but I think it was due to the switch itself. FGHJ. I wonder if somehow this spacebar switch has the same exact issue that the... Again, I'm talking about the actual switch that's being used for the spacebar. Might coincidentally have the same exact problem, or if this is just a factor of how the build is. There's another part of me that's also wondering, is PC just not good for this? Would I have benefited maybe from running or getting a metal plate? The board being metal, there won't be a fire beyond the case because it'll be encased. How true is that? Like, what if the fire was so hot Like, couldn't it potentially, like, you know, move out of the boundaries of this case? You know, say, like, if it melted the case? Couldn't that potentially happen? Potentially. I guess you technically you would have a really nice unseasoned griddle. Ah. Okay, so here's the other thing too though, is that like this is the only MX plate I have is this PC. Which I think is good in having this like flex so crazy, if I guess that's what you're into. I just don't know that that's necessarily good or what we want for how the spacebar feels / sounds. I don't know. And I won't ever know because I don't plan on getting another plate for this. So unless there's someone out there who would like to trade plates, knowing full well that I'm a little apprehensive about this plate. I don't think we'll ever know. Not likely. If anything, we're too short on the PCB, it'll sizzle, but that'll be it. Just disconnect the cable if that happens because it'll follow the cable. All right. I don't know. Maybe I could do another plate in the distant future. Around the same time I'll ever redo the MX palm plate for my Sirius. Oh shit, we're still on this picture, my bad. Anyways. Also, I think that my table's not been straight this whole time. Alrighty. Let's try this out. Okay, one thing I remember is that every time you want to go into wired mode, you have to press this button after some time. And there it is. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I do like these switches a lot better than the KK Lightwaves as they were. So let's run a prediction. All right, prediction period is live. Get your wagers in. Let me know if you think I'll make it to 138 words per minute. Also, I think I'm going to reorganize this whole situation here. Oh, shit. I didn't expect that. All right. Who seems pretty alert right now? I believe. All right. I read that yawning. Oh, y'all hear that? That was crazy. Oh. How's my stream right now, by the way? My my little graph says it looks red, but I am giving out 6,000, which should be where we need to be. Looks fine. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Let me also, while we're at it, I'm just waiting right now. I can grab the cream pluses. I need to figure out which one's which, though. Titanium? We wanted copper, right? Yep, here's the copper. So I bagged up all of the insertless switches. That should be enough for 60. But then this bag itself has the copper inserts. All right, looks like that prediction period has finished. All right, so here we go. This is the KV2 polycarbonate plate with HMX Shinhai switches with Kinetic Lab 69 gram 2-stage springs. I think I bet too much. Uh-oh. We'll see how well these Shinhais do, because again, when I was feeling and tuning in hand, it was a little weird. But I'm hoping here that when you're actually going and typing that it'll be fine. So type test, please. We're just about to get started, Risky. All right. Okie doke. Let me also turn this off and point this downwards. Okay. Let's do this. Oh my god, there's something weird going on here. Yo, what is this, dude? Okay, that was weird. Hold on. Let's take a look at the words history. Okay, so the T is a little funny. Yo, okay, there it is. Hold up. I don't know if that T switch is very good, eh? Okay, so that's one issue. And then there's also a chance K might be bad as well. Yeah, definitely T. T is not good. And a chance that K is as well. The fire took it out. Yeah, it seems like there's like some inconsistencies with these two keys, whereas everything else seems pretty fine. That said, these are 69 gram Kinetic Lab, like the 2-stage symmetric springs or whatever. They are a little bit heavier, but consistency wise, we have some issues with these two. I don't want to fix it tonight, personally. So we'll just, yeah. Well, we got to pay out all those people who lost. Or I guess won. Because I lost. That said, we can keep running some more type tests and just sort of see. But, you know, you guys won't see it on the screen here. Okay, let me quickly check here. C potentially could have an issue. Oh, C. T. Huh, interesting. T, K, and C have issues. That's kind of funny. Okay, let me write this down. KV2 MX TKC. Thank you for generous contribution to the Windows when I should ask for a key test first. That's not out of the realm of possibility. All right, let's try, see if we can uncover more. Oh, definitely the K right there was bad. All right. TKC at it again. Yep. Yep. All right. Couple more short ones here. This is a flu game. All right, so what do I think? Fuck. Truthfully, again, this is tough. Uh, um, Let me think about this because I wanna be fair here. This might be another situation where it's just not a good build. For like personal reasons. Like for example, I have at least 3 very critical switches that are not functioning 100% properly. On top of that, 69 grams, 69 gram springs, the Kinetic Lab springs, they're kind of heavy. They're kind of heavy, and I think on top of that, I have a 90 in the space bar. But past that, I can't tell. I can't tell if it's just like, it's tough. I can't tell if it's that there's just still more that I need to do to get this board to be good, or if it's just not that good of a board. And I really want it to be the former, but there's a solid chance it's the latter. I don't like this space bar, and I'm not sure if it's like a combination of maybe it's the design of the board itself, which is not good. And maybe it's the spacebar spring. Maybe it's all of the springs in all of the switches. Maybe it's the key set. Maybe it's the switch. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be the plate. It could be the plate too. I'm not a fan. I don't know if it's, again, I don't know if it's the springs. But I don't know if the combo of the springs and also the flexiness of how the plate is, how the gasket mounting is, what the plate's material is. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I just like this. And maybe I should have gotten a different plate material. I only got one plate. So, it's like, it sucks. It sucks because there's a reality where this board is actually good. I'm 3 builds into this. I'm not in that reality. I don't even know if that reality exists. It might. It might be. Heavier switches on flexi builds feels a bit more tiring than it should be. You're essentially adding... Exactly. So that's kind of the sensation I'm getting. And I appreciate you saying that because I didn't know how to necessarily articulate that very well. But that's exactly the sensation that I'm getting, to be honest. So, I don't know. Again, this is what I'm just saying is that, like, 3 builds in, one of them being EC, which is horrible. Just flat out is horrible. The second being a very weird switch. The third one being maybe this is just not the switch that's appropriate for this build. 3 builds in, we're not there. We're not there on a good build. And I don't know if we can get to one. I do want to try, but like we'll see, I guess. Maybe it's the fact that I just need to have some lighter spring linears or some lighter spring tactile. Maybe it's that I do have to get another plate, whether I buy that or maybe just down the line cut one if they opt to release their plate file, which I don't think they have to this point. But I don't think this is going to happen this week. Like, I'm not going to rebuild this again this week. This seems like very much like a after I come back from my vacation situation. Let's see what's going on with Mauna Kea right now on their resources. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have the plate files for this yet. I'm guessing... Oh. Yeah, no. They have the KV1R2 plates. Not the KV2 plates. So, they haven't even released extras yet. So, I can't imagine that plate file is going to be out anytime soon. If they're still going to try to get rid of, like, actual physical plate stock that they have. And I don't know if I want to buy that versus just wait and then eventually just cut my own. I don't know. It'll be better, but... Yeah, we're the shot. We're the shot to... do you use Ergo? Ergo? Oh, my... Randy! Get on out of here! Randy the legend! First stream in about a bajillion years. First stream that I've ever caught. Randy, hey, everybody, let's actually congratulate Randy, guys. Yes, Randy was streaming. I followed him in advance because he's said before that he has streamed and wants to come back to streaming. So I did catch that. I did catch a little bit of it before I started, but congrats to Randy on the first stream back after a very long while. I hope your stream went well. Let the people know, what were you working on today? I'll be streaming more often. I'll be tuning in too. Except I'm not sure how often I'll be tuning in while I'm on vacation. But I'll be tuning in, provided that you do continue streaming. Was it Show Snipe PC build? Hell yeah. We were just working on this K rebuild. It's not good. It's not good. It needs more work, I think, which sucks. 3 builds in, still not a good one out of this. So, and some of them are probably my fault. Like the 2 MX ones, probably my fault. But we're gonna try to get this right at some point, but probably not till late May. Anyways, that just concludes the build. What do you got here? I don't even know if I want to drive this. I was driving this for a long while. And this was during the EC and the first MX build, and it's just like this. I could, but I've got some personal issues with this build. So I think I should just put this away. Always ask for a key test before type test. So, I should probably... I've been driving the Taycan for a long while, and as much as I love the Taycan, I feel like there's some boards that I built recently that I did not drive for as long as I've driven this. So I should probably get this out of rotation sometime. Anyhow, with that concluded, I think We'll stream for just a little tiny bit longer because I know I started like pretty late today. So what I think I'll do is first of all move this entirely off my desk and over here near the container where it's supposed to live in. But I think what we'll do is we'll just crack all these open and maybe we'll put the inserts in or just at least see what the inserts look like in Cream Pluses. So we'll do this little task here. Had to pass on the Taycan, couldn't fit into my monthly budget. I like it. I like the Taycan. You know, but I'm sure the thing is that like I've seen some Taycans go up on Mech Market for like pretty reasonable prices. So I don't think you should have a huge problem getting your hands on one, but that's literally just based on 1 or 2 listings I've seen. So yeah. Do what you will with that. All right. Open these up. Oh, these are... they're kind of short springs. I know SBLs are going for super cheap as well. I see. I think the interesting thing about both the Taycan and the SBL is that they're all just like full alu, which I think I can imagine some people think like is not, you know, probably not necessarily worth it because of you know, just people want more materials and have it be worth more. But I actually like full alu builds just because they're lighter, and I'm become more into light keyboards. SBL was also I got it on the HHKB, the Type DN. Earlier I was getting if you had an Neo Ergo. I know, I think Alex was building one today, right? Let me plug this in while this is my only keyboard. I don't actually know what this Neo Ergo looks like. Let's check it out. Neo Ergo keyboard. Is it like an Alice? Yeah, it looks like an Alice. Is it a tinted Alice? I can't really tell. Mr. Odos vid. Yeah, I need to watch. Okay, let's see this. Neo Ergo. Thank you, Gamble. Appreciate that. Oh, yes. Okay. I do remember seeing this picture. What are my thoughts on it? Excuse me. If you like Alice keyboards, probably good. Tinted Alice for under 200. Never thought I'd see the day. Was the KBD fans one not under 200? I don't know. I really have no idea, but what are my thoughts on it? I think the idea of Tinted Alice is cool. That said, I have not seen an HHKB style Tinted Alice to this point. That was like 350. I see. I know that the Type K was a Tinted Alice, but not HHKB. The Lilium is slated to be an HHKB Alice, but is not tinted. So I can't seriously give you a good thought on this because I am not serious, and I would just say like, yeah, it's not an HHKB, it's not good. But I've never tried any tinted Alice to this point, so I don't know. I've just been patiently waiting for it. Also, I'm not a big fan of macro columns. So there's that aspect of it as well. Cheapest config, which is soldered plateless, is like 130. Really? That's crazy. Are there any... Okay, here's just a quick thought. Are there any plateless top mount boards? I feel like every time I've seen like plateless boards, They've typically been a bit more recent and all like gasket mounted. Oh, Jura 80? Okay. But none that are 60 or, you know, more appropriately, HHKB. It's interesting because it's just that like there would need to be a pretty decent... Oh, the Vector too? Vector didn't come in HHKB either though, did it? That one was just Winky Winkulus, I think. Yeah. Unfortunate. Because I remember seeing the Vector in advance and thinking like, oh, this would be a really cool board, and then I was hunting for the available layouts and was saddened. So no HHKB. Top mount plateless. What mounting style is the Neo Ergo? I'm guessing some kind of gasket situation. I guess I could just click and find out. As natural as possible. Gasket Prolly. Because why wouldn't it be? Bro, Savior, it's not a gasket mount. It's an innovative gasket mount. Get it right. Vector looks nice, interesting sound, but man, that price was crazy, I remember. All right, I actually don't know if I went through all my news and notes. So let me look at this. Oh, real quick. Okay, so I'll go over some of my old news and notes to this point, but let's check. Warugaki's still alive. Wadugaki pre-order still up. Purple robot tee, you know, which is the tee that I'm wearing right now, is still up for pre-order. I also, if any of you guys hadn't already seen it, I did post some shots here. Corner blockers. Up on my corner blockers, my keyboard Instagram of me and my boy Glennon. You guys know my boy Glennon from the sticker. Of us wearing those tees. On top of that, again, for those who haven't seen it, my store has been updated. So let me just punch in these commands again. Warugaki, and then my merch site. Kind of interested in the Neo Ergo now. I'm normally not interested in entry-level boards too, but Tenet Ergo at this price is too good. Too good. Anyways, yeah, new photos up. If you want to see how these look, use code Hong Kong for $5 off of these 3 items. Any of these 3. And any number of them, too. That's a stream exclusive. I only promote this code on stream. So thank you guys for watching my stream. There's your monthly sub back in the form of a t-shirt and hat discount. But also, on top of that, including these new photos, is I also have new photos of all the stickers. So if you guys want to buy any of these stickers, all up for sale. Much more limited quantities of all 11 of these outside of the Drake one. Please enjoy the names of these stickers too. Marbles tonight? Yes, we'll be doing some marbles after I crack all these open and then try to figure out what these inserts, how these inserts work. I prefer to win these stickers, as you should. They're priced very high. $2 plus the crazy amount of shipping that they cost for being 0 ounces. These are pricey. Super pricey. Their value is very high. But if you need to purchase them, they are available. More. Oh, I did update my site, but not in the way that you think. How, Epsy, welcome back. Good to see you again. We just built the KV2 for the 3rd time and still have not hit on a good build. But it's good to see you again. Anyways, I updated my website, but not any of the boards that are in the collection. What I instead updated is all of the instances about my Discord no longer have the 5518. The 5518 is no longer there because it's no longer in my Discord ID. MX Box no good. I did not use MX Box tonight, but I think tonight's issues were heavy, super heavy long springs, 69 gram, 2-stage from Kinetic Labs on a PC plate. And I think for the way that it's mounted, it just made it feel really heavy. But on top of that, there were like 3 pretty critical alpha keys that seem to have just some consistency issues. I was using some HMX Shinhai switches, and we were having some actuation issues on like three letters. So that made it kind of tough. So I'm not even going to drive it if I have like this many issues with these, with this. So it's going to take at least a 4th build before I potentially get to a good build. But it could potentially take more should it be a problem with PC plates in general and me not liking it in this build, because it's the only plate I currently have right now. So we'll see. I feel like there is a reality where this board could be good. It might take 1 or 2 more builds though. 62.5 18mm Geon, my go-to at the moment. I like really long and much heavier. I like 22mm, any number of stages, and then like typically like at least 65, but that's only if it's 3-stage. But more likely 67 to 68 is my go-to. Oh, I didn't need to do this many. Did I? Oh, I did. This is all 60. Okay. So we've done this. We're going to spring swap for sure. These are not long enough for my taste. So 150 gram Spritz slow, no good. No good. 67.5 22mm Geon been nice to me. Yeah, hell yeah. Jason, do you like the single stage or the 3-stage, out of curiosity? I mean, I like both, but I'm just, do you have a preference, or have you tried both? All right, so these are cream pluses. We're gonna try putting these inserts in, and then after that is when I will tune. But this right here is actually probably where we're gonna end. I'm gonna put these inserts in and then probably tune them off stream. And if I don't finish by Thursday, I'll stream it. Oh, who is this? Jasper, thank you for the follow. If I don't finish this by Thursday, I will stream it then, because on Tuesday I will likely be streaming a Sagrada build, because my Sagrada is supposed to be in either tomorrow or Tuesday. Single, I feel the crunch, I feel the double/triples have some crunch issues on some springs. I find myself leaning towards lighter switches now because my ego can't take the type test speed of heavier ones. It's crazy to me, because for me it's that, like, if it's too light, and especially if the springs are too short, I am more prone to making issues or making typos that slow me down. That's just like a me thing, but that's what I personally find. All right, you know what I find a little bit weird about this, I'm not going to lie, is that there seems to be some factory lube on these Cream Plus stems. But you're going to be, like, touching these if you're putting all these inserts in. So, like, do they tell you this in advance? Do they warn you about this? Like, part of me is like, are you supposed to be careful? Like, do they instruct you, like, please be careful when putting in the inserts, because there's lube all over these. There's factory lube. Now, I'm going to re-lube these anyways, but I just imagine this to be probably annoying to some people. Or this process. It's just like, fuck, like, I'm going to have, like, lubey fingers. Also, Epsi, multi-stage springs, for me, are typically not an issue, because I hand lube my springs, and at this point now, I hand lube them with grease. Like, I hand lube them with 205 grade 0. So you're just kind of like flooding these springs, and then that kind of, for me at least, gets rid of all kinds of sound issues. Now, I recognize that not everyone has the patience to hand lube springs. I do, though, because of that, and also because, I don't know, I feel like any other method of lubing a spring seems kind of prehistoric. Seems kind of caveman-like. Do you have enough 205 grade 0 to hand lube springs? I don't know. Is this enough? I'm not sure if this is enough. I don't know. I got a break-in machine, 900K on MX2A, and it's amazing so far. Gonna try 1.2 million. Let us know. Need more. When is never enough. What's the most expensive artisan keycaps you have? Good question. That's a good question. I'm not certain. Industrial strength. All right. I am thinking there's a chance here that maybe I should put all of the finished ones in a different tray. What is that golden thing you insert in the stem? These are Cream Plus switches, which allow you to put in these inserts if you just want like a different material in the bottom of the pole. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like a stem butt plug, really. I don't know about anal beads. There's no... It's just straight. There's no grooves. These are copper. This one specifically. Now, one thing I wonder is, I typically actually do lube the stem pole lightly, very lightly. I don't know, I'm not flooding it or anything, I don't lube the pole whole because I feel like putting it on the stem is just kind of enough, especially how thin of a layer I do. But I'm wondering like if it's gonna make a huge difference to like not lube specifically that part and try to avoid it. And doing that for SY No Mercy, thanks for the follow. That's gonna make a big difference between this versus titanium or versus nothing. But Risky, I don't know how it affects the sound yet. I've never tried it, but there are different materials of inserts that Novel Keys has provided. And I did buy all of them, and I did buy enough switches to use all of them. Except, technically, there's a fourth one, because there's copper, titanium, and silicone. And I only bought enough to use all those inserts for. But I guess there would technically be a fourth, which is to have no insert. And I don't have a fourth set of Cream Pluses yet. But I'll take care of it eventually, you know. I will get some at some point, maybe on Black Friday or some. Butt plug is more accurate. Gotta help avoid this shitting. To lube or not to lube. I want to try those NK clickies. Kind of pricey though. The cream clickies, or a different clicky. The cream clickies are really interesting. They're linear, but they're clicky. It's kind of like how it was a Sprite, but grape. Oh, the melodic switches? Yeah, those were a lot nicer than I anticipated. Because it was just like such a tiny click mechanism. I thought it was going to be some bullshit. But when you actually try it, it's actually kind of nice. Have you tried it? No, I haven't tried it. It's grape Sprite. You know what I worry about is... Okay. How do we know that these adhere? Like, can you take these out? Oh, wow, I'm struggling. Oh, you can. You can take these out, but, like, is there a chance that, like, these inserts loosen while they're inside of the stem pole? And then, like, when you type on it, instead of the whole mechanism moving up and down, the insert is staying at the bottom of the pole hole, and then, like, just the plastic is moving up and down? Is there any chance that that's happening or could happen? I like the melodics. Lubing the click leaf is interesting. Oh, I haven't tried that. Oh, that's an idea right there. Edging. Would that be edging? That would be more like... It'd be more like a fleshlight situation. If you're considering the insert to be the shaft. Huh? What? I want to try the Snapple cap ones. Wait, what are the Snapple cap ones? Grape Sprite caps should be on the way to you soon. Cream clickies. Oh, cream clickies. Yes, cream clickies. Yeah, cream clickies. Super, super cool. I'm a fan. Sorry, I didn't know that was the terminology. Snapple cap. Holy shit, wait if the insert stays inside. Is that not just soaking and you're the bed kicker? Ah, yeah, this is a... what was that? What's that city called? Oh, the Provo. This is real Provo activities here. The bed. I mean, typing is like jumping on the bed, you know? Holy shit, keyboards is all just a metaphor for sex? True. Honestly. Honestly, pretty true. Honestly, yeah. Alright, you know what would be funny though? Is if you lubed the insert. Because that would definitely be very, like, very sexual. If you lube these copper inserts. Plugging the butt, daily occurrence for some. It's not about the length of the stem, it's about how it feels when you push. I know, I feel like this could be shorter, huh? Or longer. And I hate when I lube the insert too much and it just keeps slipping out. Sometimes I forget to put in a white screen so you don't see my faces clearly. I apologize for that. It's kind of interesting what it looks like. You know, I could have left the macro lens in, but for those of you who haven't used Cream Pluses before, the end of the insert has like a little tiny thing sticking out of it. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but as sexual as we've already made this, let's see if we could just try to see it. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know if how easy it is to be able to see it, but there's a thing at the very end. At the very, very end, because I think the idea is that like maybe that stabs the end of this or something. Like maybe it stabs it and that's kind of a way it gets held in place. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Have you tried the Haimu MP Linear? I have not. I forgot what MP means. But I remember someone mentioning MP, and I forgot by this point. So yeah, it's not necessarily ribbed. It's more yeah, I don't know, just kind of yeah. Forced soak. Had met oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I haven't tried them yet, but I'd like to at some point. Yeah, I remember someone. I remember we were looking at it, looking over that on stream. So yeah, forced soak. Hell no. Like, or it's just like not necessarily forced soak, but more like yeah, I don't know. Kind of sticks on. I'm stuck. Yeah, pretty much. God, okay, I remember this part too. It's like, what is this? Like, don't. Why would they do that? Yeah, okay, I remember seeing this. Yeah. And the MP stands for metal pole. All right, we're almost done here, and then we'll get a print going, but that's just to keep the just to keep the tank flowing. But these prints are probably not, they're probably not turning out so hot because I think I might be completely out of yellow or something. Oh, one more. Okay, last one here. All right, so that should be it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is put all those in there and then try to get all of these back in here. Okay, perfect. All right, let me get Lightroom open and also Marbles open as well. All right, no update needed. Oh, Epsy, thank you for that stretch. Ooh. Oh, should I take a picture of one of the things? Why don't we print one of these? Let's print a picture of a sticker. How about that? Is that cool? All right, I'm debating between Glennon or Papa John. Sweaty Papa John or Whisk Guy. I think those are like the three favorites. Glennon, maybe just Glennon. Why do you have Papa John? Because he ate 40 pizzas in 30 days. How do you keep your desk so tidy? Is this tidy? This is, what the, look at this. Look at this. I really like this woman too, the pixie cut woman. The day of reckoning will come. Still better than mine. Okay, I think you're probably looking at comparatively. Pixie the video, the Instagram account I saw this on was called Nothing But Pixies. Also, I just want to again point out, make sure you guys please enjoy the names of these please enjoy the names of these stickers, the actual product names. Some of you guys should like them. Hopefully. All right, let's go with Glennon. Oh no, you guys wanted Papa John? Fuck. You know what it should be is that, like, what if I just ran the marbles race and then whatever. Yeah, what the hell? Let's just do that. I'll do the prints. You get to choose which print you want. And then I'll give you the corresponding sticker too. Yeah. Good idea, Chris. Great idea, Chris. All right, yeah, this is a rare time where you get to ask for your choice of stream sticker to go along with Warugaki sticker. It's like a collector's edition. Yeah, okay, so real quick, for those of you guys who haven't seen them, all right, you get to choose which sticker and you get the corresponding print, which includes the Kawaii Drake, Emo Blueface, the 2 Eagle frames, Glennon, the Pixie Cut, Whisk Guy, Elliot Shrimpton, Patsy Rodenberg, Sweaty Papa John, 750 Ti DK and Robert Sanza. Meanwhile, you also get to choose a Wadugaki sticker, my sponsor. So there's Sailor Moon Running, Sailor Moon Heart Eyes, Puar, Anya, Gundam, Yotsuba with a gun, Angry Yotsuba, Gohan and Icarus, Slam Dunk, and Kenny. Now I gotta Google Robert Sanza? Hell yeah. These are the stickers of nightmares. You know what was funny was that, like, I had a friend, or like I went to a gathering, I think it was on the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was on the Super Bowl. And I brought some of these stickers, aside from the new ones. I brought some of these stickers over, and some of the friends I was there with, they had children. Like small, like very baby children. And I kept passing around the stickers saying like, hey, you guys could have some if you want. And then I passed it to one of my buddies. He was my roommate when I was in college. And he wasn't looking at them in advance. He's like, are they scary? I'm like, no, they're fine. Later on, he came back with the handful of stickers. He's like, these are terrifying. All right. Anyways, your choice of stream sticker, row 1. Your choice of Wadugaki sticker. Stream sticker choice gets the print also. I remember him. You played a video a long time ago. Hell yeah. Okay. Here we go. Followers only. Community. Gets to pick which of these stickers. So one from the first row, one from the second row, and whatever you choose from the first row, I run a print for too. Your little certificate of authenticity. All right, Randy, you said Korn. Oh yeah, Korn is on playing Armored Core 6. And then any Booba streamers? Who we got? Destiny FOMO. I've never seen Destiny FOMO. Destiny FOMO. Links. Twitch. All right, there we go. Oh yeah. That most definitely is a Booba streamer. Did I finish last? Yes, Kill Combat, you have to choose. You gotta choose who we raid. I just got his extra vendor stickers. Man is getting the works. You get the works. But I also didn't do the print in advance. Eagle Eye? Which Eagle Eye? First frame or last frame? And then green hair girl? Okay, so Yotsuba. All right, 4chan 404 girl. The big eye? Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna run this print for you. I will run it right now while Kill Combat is choosing the raid target. How about that? Let's do this. So I'm gonna do, I guess we should make it, yeah. Let's try to center this. Oh, that's pretty good, probably. All right, print, we're gonna do that on Moab. So, page setup, landscape. Oh, this might be a terrible print, just FYI, because I think I'm out of yellow. Oh, Toby is on? All right, let's do Toby. All right, real quick. I'm gonna get this off so I don't forget. So I don't forget to print this. All right, so if this doesn't look good in advance, I've warned you. I'm out of one of my inks. At least. All right, here's our Moab. And let me get this raid started pretty soon. It'll be like Outrun Eagle Eye. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Eagle Eye on all the drugs. Oh, yeah. That's like a shiny. It's like a shiny Pokemon. Aren't you out of Chroma? Yes, I think I am. Toby Trin, did I get that right? I hope I got that right. Alrighty. Again, guys, Wadugaki. Pre-orders for the Eva Bape tee is still live. Buy my merch, which includes all these stickers. Use code Hong Kong for $5 off of each tee or hat. Discord if you haven't already joined it. Raid message if you're subbed. Raid message if you're not. Also, Epsi, make sure to DM me, and I can arrange to get this over to you in just a couple days, actually. So, okay. I will see you guys very soon. Tuesday, probably Sagrada, and if not the Sagrada, then we'll work on the Cream Pluses. All right, see you guys then. Good night.